So now I have two more speakers, and these are two cases of European brain gain. So not brain drain, but brain gain. And the first one I would like to ask to the podium is Onur. I think they're still angry at us at Carnegie Mellon that you decided to join us.
Okay, thank you, Koen, and thank you very much for inviting me to be here. It's really a pleasure. I'll try to keep us on schedule since Yale borrowed some time from me. My first interaction with HiPEAC, actually, the first time I heard of it was when I was a graduate student in this city, in Barcelona. MICO was held here in 2005, and Matteo was the chair. That was actually the first time I met Matteo, and he gave nice comments on my presentation as well. I had no idea what it was, frankly. There was a pamphlet of HiPEAC. Being in the US as a graduate student, you don't care about Europe. At the time, I should say. And I think things are different now. 20 years later, I believe HiPEAC is quite international. It has a good standing in the world, given everything that has been done by many people in this community, clearly Koen, Matteo, etc. So I believe the perception of HiPEAC has also changed, and people are publishing papers from the US at HiPEAC. So I think that's amazing. I believe it's really critical to have a network like this in Europe that's focusing on the future of computing, education, research, all aspects. And I like that a lot now that I'm in Europe. But I believe it's also good for the global community, which I think needs more peace and much better collaboration across the world, just like Nani mentioned in his keynote. I will mention a couple of other things from my experience. Later, Koen invited me to give lectures at the ACACES, and that was a great opportunity to come. In 2013, I taught for the first time. And I cannot say any bad thing about the summer school. It's all good. This is really, research and education are two sides of the same coin, and we really need summer schools like this. And in my opinion, there's nothing else that exists that looks like ACACES in computer architecture. So it's a great effort to continue. I learned a lot from the summer schools as well. I attended other people's lectures, like Arvind was teaching in 2013. I attended his lectures and I learned a lot. I learned a lot in the other conversations with everyone. And I hope I inspired some students too. I enjoyed coming back to summer school. I taught again in 2018 and more recently in 2024. And I always enjoy doing that. I should also say that I was the program chair in 2015, which was a really nice conference, a rainy conference in Amsterdam. We had, I think, 600 people attending the conference, which I was amazed at. I had never attended HiPEAC before I was the program chair, and that was a great opportunity for me to see everyone. We had keynotes from Burton Smith, Bill Daly, Jim Laris, which was also great. One more point I'd like to make, which is really the collaboration aspect. I think among all these activities, I got to learn a lot of, know a lot of people, and also a lot of collaborations came out of that. For example, one of my PhD students, co-advised PhD students, finished her PhD at NTUA in Athens, and she actually took my class, and collaboration happened out of one of these lectures. There were actually other collaborations that were built, and HiPEAC also supported some visits, both from my students to other groups, as well as from other students, other groups to mine. And I think this is a great thing to do. I will also mention one last thing, sorry. Maybe Yale's borrowed time is gone now, sorry. Which is the HiPEAC publication model. And I think Per and Koen are to be credited for this one. Maybe others I may be missing. I think that's a great model. It's very difficult to scale publications to many, let's say, submissions in conferences. And I've enjoyed being part of TACO review process as well as being the program chair. It makes the program chairs and selection much easier to have this journal first model. And I believe it's a good example that is running very well. Thank you very much. I'd be happy to.
Thank you.